Fertilizer is an interesting market. In Kenya, we've consumed about 500,000 tons of fertilizers for many, many years. The average consumption of fertilizer, just like we have average consumption of cement per capita, in the fertilizer, it's consumption of kilos of fertilizer per hectare or per acre. So in Kenya, our consumption of fertilizer is about 36 kilograms per acre of farmed arable land, compared to a global average of whether you take China or India or United States, or it is nearly 125 kilos per acre. So we are not using the right quantity of fertilizers as an average. Of course, there are many farms which are using the optimal rates, but there are many farms which are not using anything at all. If we multiply the acres available for farming and the farmers in this country who could all use even 100 kilos of fertilizer per acre per year, the demand would treble from 500,000 tons to 1.5 million tons. So we have a huge opportunity in this market space. Why don't people use fertilizer? Or why don't they use, more specifically, the right type of fertilizer? These were the questions that we asked when we started working on our fertilizer business. More than 12 years ago, we started doing a lot of research, development work. We partnered with Kenya Agriculture Research Institute, with various agriculture colleges, Nairobi University, Moi University, Egerton College, with a number of NGOs, and also partnered with IFDC, which is the International Fertilizer Development Center based in the United States. Over the years, we developed formulations which were soil specific and crop specific for different parts of the countries, different types of crops. So we have very specific fertilizer formulations for maize, for wheat, for barley, for tobacco, for coffee, for beans, and so on and so on. More than 20 different types of formulations. Our formulations have been tested time and again in field trials, compared with different types of seed, different types of fertilizer combinations, different rainfall patterns, and we see that our fertilizer give much higher yields than others. This year, 2015, the harvest season is just coming to an end. We supplied fertilizer to many parts of Kenya for growing maize. We believe that nearly 25% of the maize grown in this country was grown using Mavuno Fertilizer. Last week, the President awarded the best woman farmer in the country. She got a very big trophy. This lady farmer is from Kirinyaga and using Mavuno fertilizers. If you see the crops that she grows, whether it's coffee or bananas or beans, dramatically improved in both taste and quality, yield, than other farmers and other types of who use other types of fertilizer. So I think we've got a right product. 2015 was a year that we did more than 300% growth and more than 4 billion shillings worth of turnover. We are fully sold out for the rest of the year. We are fully sold out for the beginning of next season as well. And this is a business that we think we can separate into a different balance sheet from the main ARM company and capitalize again and grow much faster. The potential in the fertilizer business, as I say, is huge. Regardless of the competition, there will always be competition, there will always be choice. Customers must have choice, but customers will buy a product which they find easy to access and it's economical and performs well. And I think we're good on all those measures. Our fertilizer sales, as Ali Khan mentioned, this year are growing at about 14%, and its total composition of the total turnover of Mavuno Fertilizers is 14% and growing very rapidly.